Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Brother Not Brother. And in today's episode, another episode of...
What are you smoking?
We are going to be smoking taters. We've got ourselves some potatoes. We followed a TikTok recipe, and this is going to be the first episode of Brothers versus Bombshells.
Yes.
Sorry, the background is really washing us out. Here, let's turn to the house. Ta-da! So we're going to be frying these guys up, and we'll share the whole recipe. But one side is going to be doing everything on the stove and in the oven and the air fryer, while we're going to be using the smoker as much as we can to do everything else, to see if it's better on the smoker or the way the recipe was originally written.
Yes.
Let's throw this in the smoker. Throwing this guy in here for 20 minutes at 350. All right. It's been 20 minutes. I flipped them halfway through.
Cool.
And the girls, we're not filming their part as much. Sorry, only one camera, and well, I missed it. Sorry.
If you become a god brother, we can get a new camera.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so they've been air frying while we've been smoking, and here they are. Alrighty.
Looks like somebody took a bite of that one.
So one thing to keep in mind is they won't be completely done yet, because we're going to throw these in a cast iron pan, cover them in cheese, and then cook them for another 25 minutes.
Oh.
All right, it is ready to go in the smoker one final time. We have covered it in cheese and bacon and more cheese. Let's throw her in. Okay, this is it. We're pulling it out for the final time. The Bombshells version looks delicious.
Does it look good?
I can't wait to see ours. Let's see it. Oakley dokley, everyone. We got us all packed in here tight, and we are ready for some
Competition.
Some competition. We got our smoked versus air fried and baked. Oh man. So who wants to tell us how it was made?
So we have the potatoes, prepped them like you would like French fries. You know, have them in an ice bath, whatever. Then we seasoned them with olive oil, salt, and then we did the seasoning.
The recipe called for Danos, but you can use any low sodium or salt-free seasoning you want.
Or if you like salt, then just do regular seasoning. It's completely up to you.
Yeah. The cheese sauce does call for a lot of salt as well, and you salted your fries, so that's probably why the Danos low sodium. But if you want less salt, just add less salt, just to your liking of flavor, because that's what it does. Then we made a cheese sauce with your basic roux, adding cheddar cheese and seasonings. After we cooked the potatoes, air fried them, they smoked their potatoes with all the seasonings. Then we poured the cheese sauce on it, added the bacon, and then
more shredded cheese and...
Yep, shredded cheese and mozzarella, so cheddar and mozzarella.
Yep.
And
baked
then
it for 35 more minutes.
25.
Sorry.
Theirs was smoked, ours was baked.
Yep. And we followed the exact same temperatures and time measurements as they did for their air fried versus our smoker.
Yep. And then just topped it off with some chives.
Cool. All right. I think that covers it. I think we got it all in there.
I think so.
We're going to try and put the recipe down in the description for you as well. Do we want to start with the regular?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we kind of know what we're supposed to be basing it with, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Cheese balls.
These are some big old logs too.
That's what she said.
They're just falling apart.
So we know they're cooked, because Grant was worried about it.
Well, when they came out the first time, they were not cooked all the way, but we cook it for another like 20-30 minutes.
Get more cheese sauce on there.
Okay.
Make sure you got a little bit of everything in there. Ooh, this is gonna be hot.
Yep.
It is.
pretty good. Mine
Yeah.
still has quite a bit of bacon flavor. I'm kind of surprised how much the bacon is.
Coming through.
Yeah, because our bacon we cooked just on like a skillet. They smoked there, so it'll be interesting to see if that tastes different.
Tastes like a loaded baked potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
really
really
what
good.
it is.
It's like a cheesy look. Like the cheese sauce is so good too. Like the little bit.
It's really good though.
Oh my goodness.
Make a doctor's appointment after you eat this though.
Go find a cardiologist.
I think it tastes like a loaded baked potato soup with bacon.
Yeah.
That's really what it tastes like to me.
Yeah.
Our seasoning we used was zesty.
Yeah, we
We
couldn't
used
find Danos, so we used a zesty blend or something, right?
I'm just saying adding
zesty
like
seasoning.
jalapenos on this would be good.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's what
instead
I'm
of
saying.
the
Ooh.
chives on top, a little
No.
bit of like sliced jalapeno
Let's
maybe.
put some pickled jalapenos.
Okay.
We got some in the fridge I might be using.
And those I would have baked with it rather than putting those as a garnish after.
I like them as a garnish.
I like to cook. I like a cooked jalapeno.
I like to put fresh jalapeno.
That would be the brother versus bombshell difference.
I don't think it feels the same way. Pickled jalapeno.
I'm game for it.
Look at that.
I'm not sure if it's pickled is more for the garnish or.
Now, this one looks like before we destroyed them.
Well, this one.
This one looked moister. It did. It had more.
It's not a good enough reason to
Looked
use it.
saucier.
Yeah, it just
No, I'm
looks.
not saying.
Woo!
It's a,
This,
not
this,
not
one,
not
this,
to
one,
judge.
this one looked
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah, it looked dry. This one looked moist.
Yeah, it's almost like the air fried potatoes absorbed some of the moisture from the
Well, I
cheese
wonder.
sauce.
I wonder if it's when we baked it though.
Yeah.
Kind of dried it all out. That's
Maybe.
what it does.
Cause they had like a crisp on top. This is like the perfect.
All right.
looking.
Now for the smoky. How much of a difference are we gonna see?
I can get this one.
I know. Those paper plates.
Oh. He's so good. Yeah.
It's too well.
No, it's really good.
I don't know if I got a spot that just had like more pepper in it or something, but like ours is like the smoked one is almost like more peppery. Like it has the spice a little bit better. I don't know.
No,
I think
No?
I think the
Just a
smoke
bite.
makes it have
smoked
a
is-
deeper flavor.
there's a deeper flavor to it. Yeah, it's more bold. Like not as much bacon flavor as that,
No, that's very true. That bacon flavor really comes through on theirs.
but that smoked flavor. I like this one.
I did have a piece of potato that wasn't fully cooked, so I think the smoker would need that 30 minutes because it said 25 to 30, where this one was plenty at 25. So
Yeah, and the smoker, like every time you open it up, it loses a ton of heat, and then it doesn't have the same insulation that like an oven does to maintain that heat. So yeah,
just
that
saying
is
one-
something to take into consideration is
one of
when
my
you're
bigger
opening and loading it.
pieces.
The smoker would probably take a little bit longer.
It's not quite as.
yeah, see right there, you can see this. Oop.
You got a big piece that's not cooked as well.
Well, you can just see where it's undercooked, and it's just those bigger pieces. So I guess
I
if
just
you,
got lucky.
Like, is it crunchy though?
yeah, mine was crunchy.
Is
It's
it
not like
crunchy?
it's
I
not
know
like
it-
a raw potato crunch, but it's definitely like
Undercooked. It was just on the bigger piece. The smaller pieces were just fine. They're really not.
Ooh, that bike had a lot of potato or bacon in it. I love the bacon on this one. Like the bacon is a very traditional bacony flavor over on the air fried one, but the smoked one, I don't know. It's like almost like meatier and more savory. I'm so happy.
I think if the smoker one was cooked longer, that'd be my favorite. I do like that it's just the sauce. Even so, with the sauce, which is kind of funny, it's probably the only thing that's the middle ground is because we cooked the sauce. We just doubled the
Yeah, the
recipe.
cheese sauce is the exact same.
Yeah, it's the exact same. Nothing. It wasn't smoked versus cooked on the stovetop. We just doubled it. And yet this one just seems saucier than this one did. But maybe that was just my bites. I don't know.
No,
I think it's
mine wasn't
down the
nearly as
bottom.
saucy, but at the same time, I wonder if maybe yours had less sauce on it than ours.
So yeah, I was
It
trying to
looks
even
the
it.
same, but
We were trying to even it out.
Mm.
Yours even just looks like it's more than mine does just looking at them right now. But yeah,
All right, so are we ready for final votes? Brunette Bombshell. Which one's your favorite?
I like the air fryer, probably just because of the potato thing. Like, it's really good, but detracts.
Bombshell.
That was my big thing, was just that those potatoes were undercooked. Versus this. This is, to me, a more traditional flavor. Like I said, it tastes like a loaded baked potato type thing with a cheese sauce, where that was like something different. So like, that one was really good, but I
feel like that's a good Super Bowl.
that's what it makes me think of too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you bring that, you
Yep.
need that.
Kelby?
I like this one. I feel like the flavors are much better in that one.
Okay.
I totally agree. I think that they have a point where they're like, this is much more of like a Super Bowl thing, because Super Bowl, they're like, a lot of the title is what comes with it. Like, it doesn't have to be like the best tasting, even though I think this is the best tasting. And it might be just like minuscule discrepancies between what we did, where like this one is not as like, I don't
The
know.
flavors aren't traditional here.
Yeah.
This is very traditional flavors.
Delicious.
This is very deep smoked, outdoorsy. If you like that smoked flavor, that's your winner.
Yeah.
But
At the
if
Super
you're-
Bowl party, people are gonna love this. They're gonna be like, "That's delicious," but like they're gonna go a little bit more
I
like,
get the
"Oh."
undercooked part.
At this one, oh yeah, he's got a little bit
That's mine.
chunky one.
You kind of feel the consistency where it's a little crunchier.
Yeah, but it still tastes amazing.
I didn't say the crunch made the
So-
flavor taste different.
Unfortunately, it's not a decisive
We're giving you our opinion
who's
on
better,
it.
but you know what?
It's hard
We
to
want
say.
you to
It's hard
vote.
to still say that who's better when yours is very different than ours.
Yeah, it's well, you know,
That's what I'm saying. It's the same recipe and the same stuff, but the flavors are not the same.
not at all. Well, sort of, but not.
If you were to have this, you
Cheese,
had no idea what
bacon.
we'd put in it, you would think they're completely different.
You would think that we
Ingredients.
made them completely differently, while we did use the exact same recipe, the exact same
mean-
ingredients, just cooked them differently, which is crazy to think that that makes such a difference.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
good traditional flavors.
Also, I wonder
yeah.
how different anyone would have tasted or done in that kind of a skillet versus this kind. And I don't know, there's like a few things that I could see if we would have like measured them out exactly.
Yep.
This is like a good comfort food.
Mhm.
Like, that's what I think of. Like,
This
this is what you
too.
bring to parties. Like, I feel like that's a dip almost with all the
This?
cheese sauce.
Yeah.
What you eat when you're depressed.
That's what the comfort food is.
Yeah.
I think this is going to have to come down to your vote. In the comments of this video, leave which one you think you would like the best. Or make them for yourself and let us know.
Yeah.
Cheese sauce.
That's what I'm saying is it did something different.
Yeah.
There might be more in yours than ours. Because we did not measure them out exactly. It was eyeballed.
It was delicious though. Both are delicious.
Yeah, both are really
Yeah,
great.
you won't go
don't-
wrong with these ones.
So if you don't have a smoker, you're set to have it done
Yeah.
in an air fryer and in your
And
oven.
it wasn't that hard to prep or make. Like, it didn't take. It didn't feel like it took forever.
No.
I think it was an hour and some change total.
And I think it only took that long because we had to double everything. We had to cut potatoes for both. We had to soak both. We had to dry both.
Yeah.
Everything, there was
And
two of
we even had
everything.
to break up their air frying because their air fryer is a little smaller. And so we had to do 2 batches of air frying on those.
That too.
But
If you only did one batch of air frying, so it's only 20 minutes to air fry and then 25 minutes in the oven. So really, if you were prepping the bacon and the cheese sauce in that 20 minutes, which is very much doable, then you would be done for like 50 minutes, I'd say, between the cutting, prepping, because you have to still do the 15 minutes with, I guess it's more than that.
you know what's funny? I just remembered. It's not so funny, but I said that this is a TikTok video. This we saw on Instagram, actually. It was an Instagram video that, was it the brunette blonde Bombshell found?
So you made a mistake. The video's shot now.
But anyway, we'll try and link that down below as well. With the recipe.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
That's right. Check us out on all of our social media down here.
And if you guys want to see more of the Bombshells, the Bombshells. Boy, that is a tongue twister.
Yeah, we're so used to saying the
The
blonde bombshell.
Bombshells. Let us know.
Yeah. And we will see you guys in the next
It'll be
video.
our most viewed video because they're in it.
Probably.
Bye!